Oh, this is 11. Oh, you get the bread? You don't get those? You get the ones coming out like tuna? No? I wish.
How much do they cost?
You really like the 14.
Come on, go so you can hook it up.
I'm trying to find the extra shoes now.
Why don't you just start off? What was your reaction when you saw we were playing LSU?
When I heard we were playing LSU, really, just the initial reaction. I mean, I smiled. It's a big time program, a really consistent program. There's always been a team that Les Miles has consistently been able to coach up into a top 5 program year in and year out, and it's a great opportunity for us.
This is a second chance. Except we don't view it as such, similar to what y'all faced the last time out.
Right. Again, similar for I think us as a program. This is like a chance to redeem ourselves, a chance to go out there and just prove that we can compete, that we belong, and a chance just to go out there and just play one of our best games. Again, we didn't win a game. They were a good team or better than us that day, but we didn't come our best foot forward either, and we didn't help ourselves out. So I think this is another opportunity, another stage for us to go out there and just compete and show, and just show us how a team we are.
What are your impressions on the Chiefs defensive line? They've changed some of the things.
We got a chance to watch them film. Really good team. I mean, not really too many weaknesses. Really good defensive front. Those front four are really good. And it's gonna be a fun game. Again, this game is going to come up to in the front. I think match between those two front four was there for, or our 5 was there for. And just going out, just out competing those guys. Really solid effort players, really good players with talent in general. Very well coached, and we just got to be in our A game, so I'm excited about it.
Is there anything they do as far as schematics? When you look at what State did and what South Carolina did, are they similar, or they do some different things?
They're pretty solid forward. I mean, they run a lot of men. They feel like they can match up with anybody. Similar to, I'd say, more Florida State more than anything. Has a really good front four. So when you have those four, it makes it a little bit easier for us to defense. It makes it to the point where we don't have to do as much things schematically. And so for us, this is going out and executing and trying to put our best foot forward and playing as well as possible.
Weren't you and Mettenberger in the same league level?
Talked to Mettenberger about 2 days ago. Really good friend. Talked to him throughout the course of the season, so it's going to be fun to match it up with him out there.
How do you know him? How did you become friends with him?
Just do some stuff in high school, and we got a chance to really formally meet each other at the Elite 11 in high school in California, and we kept in touch ever since then. So I always was a fan of his arm, and not so much for his game though. So it's going to be a fun matchup, and I look forward to seeing him out there.
What about the whole SEC thing in terms of the fact they get a lot of attention? You guys have a chance to go 2-1 this year against teams from that league.
I think it's be a major step forward in this program. It's the top. Well, the BCS top 10 is like 7 of them, or 6 or 7 SEC teams, and 6 in that top 10 range are unbelievable. So again, another opportunity for us to go out and show what this team is capable of. I think it's a really big momentum game in the off season, and I think it's a program booster to build it. It looked really good on my resume, and I mean, it's gonna be a fun game. I can't really ask for a better opponent. I mean, the reason you go to bowl games is not just for the gifts or anything of that nature, but to play against quality teams, to play against somebody that you grow up seeing on TV and you're like, oh, that's such and such. So it's like it could have easily worked out and let's play Georgia or Alabama or whoever. So for us, regardless of the situation, we were going to it's going to be a fight in general. So I was just excited to hear LSU.
From what you've noticed, whereas South Carolina pretty much rushed with just their 4 defensive linemen, do these guys tend to do that, or do they tend to stunt more?
About about the same, really similar. I think that they are really well-rounded throughout the whole group, not just a couple players here and there. So again, it's going to be matchups, who wins the one-on-ones and who just competes the hardest and competes the longest. And I think our guys are going to be up to the task. Really good week of workouts this week, and we're just excited about it. Again, this is just a sour taste from last game, and hopefully we can do something about it.
You've won.
That Carolina game, y'all weren't able to do much of the wide receiver screens, the bubble screens that have been so effective. Is that something they were taking away from y'all?
Honestly, not really sure. I mean, they changed up. I mean, they played man most of the game. I mean, they split that one off coverage. So, I mean, I just don't know. We felt like we weren't able to be able to execute as much as possible. But, I mean, for whatever reason, we just didn't attempt it. So, I mean, I don't know. That's something probably more.
For you, you've won a lot of awards. The team's won a lot of awards. People then will say that Clemson's played two good teams, lost both of them. Do you feel like this is, a victory here would make the offseason that much sweeter and kind of give meaning to the season?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we have achieved a lot of great things this season, and of course, we're gonna have your critics and people of that nature. But we do have opportunity to go out and compete at the highest level, go out there and compete against one of the better teams year in and year out. And I mean, I think that a win against LSU can do wonders in the offseason, and again, just build so much momentum. So we're going to do everything possible to make sure we get ready for this game.
How hard is it to get back in the groove after 2 weeks off? You'll start practice tomorrow. Your guys' offense just kind of is a well-oiled machine. Do you sense it'll be hard to kind of get back on the horse and get back into the flow leading up to this game?
Not at all. Again, I think that a little break was needed, but again, this past week, we went out on the field about 3 times and got a chance to run through a lot of plays, go through our tempo, to kind of make sure we smooth out all the rough edges and just make sure that everybody's mentally there. That's one of the things I could say was really good about the week. There were some guys complaining, it's like I'm ready for the season to be over, things of that nature, because we're prepared. This is a 1-game season now. We got 20-some days to prepare for it. When Christmas is coming up, I don't really see too many guys like, yeah, man, I'm just ready to go home for Christmas, because it is an important game to us. It's an important game for this program. And we're just excited about the opportunity to play these guys.
You talked about putting your best foot forward for a game like this. I would assume you did the same thing for South Carolina. What's it going to take to make that step steadier and stronger than what was up?
Just going out and executing. I think that we were somewhat limited in the second half. I think we kind of pressed a little bit. No excuses there or anything of that nature. But again, it's one of those deals where you have to be mentally in tune the whole game. There's no room to sit there and kind of wander off here or there. You just have to be ready to beat the whole game. And, I think that's what it takes. Again, we had a really great week of practice into the Carolina game. For whatever reason, we just didn't come out and execute as well as we needed to. And I mean, hopefully this is a different story. Again, we would love to send the seniors off on a great note and take it from there. But I really do feel like this game will be different. I'm excited about it.
When you think back to that South Carolina game and maybe watch it again, what is your biggest regret individually and maybe also collectively for the offense, do you think? As y'all are looking back, because you held to 17 points, and that's obviously something y'all weren't used to.
Probably, for me, I mean, it's kind of, I think I probably should try to inspire the guys a little bit more. I think if you look at the second half, you look over in the sideline, I mean, once the fourth quarter, those guys are excited, they're hopping up around. I mean, kind of look at our sideline, we're kind of just like, all right, it's fourth quarter. But I mean, this game it's an emotional game. I mean, it really is, it's technique and physicality, but at the same time, you have to play with emotion. And I just think that they were a little bit more psyched up. again, you have to play calm and poised, but at the same time, you have to have an edge about you. And that's just something that we gotta make sure we gather up.
Anything else?